Hello guys, so in this video we will show about our module, that is Authorize.net payment acquirer from the backend side. All right, so as you can see that now we are already at the payment acquirer screen. So you can see that we have to configure the credentials like API login ID, then the transaction key for our from our respected account, and we have configured this Authorize.net account with the testing mode. It is not the live environment, it is just for the demo purpose. Okay, so in the configuration also we have set all of these things like you can see, and we have also configured the payment general named Authorize.net. And over here you have to enable the option from the accounting app options. You have to enable authorize payment true. That will be enable this option. Okay, now from the incoming payments you have to enable this electric payment method, and from the outgoing payments you have to just enable this manual payment method over here. Now here from the respected user settings we have provided one option, that this one, Authorize.net direct payment options without save card. So when you will just click this option, when you will just enable this option, that the system will not save your credit card informations or whatever kind of your important credentials while performing the accounting transactions between the Odoo and Authorize.net payment acquirer side. All right, now so basically generally at Odoo side we usually don't save any kind of the credentials or any kind of payment related credit card informations from the all kind of users, right? But when this kind of configuration will be enabled, right, then the system will not save any kind of important informations, and without any kind of token related generation, the system will be able to make transactions between the Authorize.net and Odoo side. All right, and we are maintaining the rules of these PCI DSS rules according to the Authorize.net payment acquirer, and between any kind of the bank or credit card related transactions over here. All right, now let's come on the core part of the functionality. As you can see that to start with it, first of all we have to just create a customer. Okay, so this is a demo customer we have created over here, and from this context and address, as you can see that we have already configured the shipping address for the respected customer Smith. All right, now we have provided by going to this Authorize.net tab, we have provided over here the option for link to Authorize.net. Now basically what this button will do, when I will click on this button, then this customer will be automatically get connected or automatically get linked with my Authorize.net respected account, whatever I had configured at the backend side. All right, now let's see that. Okay, now over here the system will ask for the respected shipping address information for the partner, for the contact, and we have to just provide that. Okay, so just make sure that you had a valid shipping address information just entered over there. Okay, after that I will just click on over here, and that's it. You can see that this customer is successfully linked over here, and there are two icons we have provided. So by clicking on this icon, it will just simply update the customer information at Authorize.net payment acquirer side. And if you want to unlink or say delete the link between the Authorize.net and Odoo side for this respected customer, you have to click on this icon. Okay, now let's check at Authorize.net side that whether this customer is linked or not. Okay, so in the second tab we have already opened the testing account over here, and in the tools option we have to go to customer information manager. Okay, so over here the first record you will be able to see that the smith@gmail.com, and this customer is now linked with Authorize.net, as you can see, and the respected customer ID will be also generated from the Authorize.net side with the related shipping information with the profile we have selected from Odoo side. So over here you will be able to see the respected customer ID will be get linked at Odoo side also. So this is a one kind of mapping that the user will be easily able to identify it between the Odoo and Authorize.net side. Now the second thing is related the credit cards information. So after creating and linking the customer over here, we will just simply add the respected customer's credit card information. So this is only the demo data we are writing over here. It's the sample data, and we are writing okay, and then just save it, save this. Alright, now this credit card will be automatically get linked with the respected customer when we will just go through that. And at the Authorize.net side, again at the customer information manager, okay, so you will be able to see this respected in the respected customer's payment profile. This particular credit card information has been successfully saved over here. Okay, so this is what about the prerequisites we have to see, that to link the customer and to link the respected customer's credit card details also between the Odoo and Authorize.net. Okay, so as you can see that we are not saving any kind of credit card information over here. Okay, and it is also not in the encrypted form or nothing like that. We are not saving any kind of the important information of any customers regarding to the PCI DSS rules over here. Okay, now we will just go with the sales quotations, and with this respected customer, let me just make one sales quotation and perform the transaction over here. Okay, I will just select some random products and confirm with auth.net. There is a button over here, and in this transaction, this authorized transaction, you will be able to see that all this information like acquirer, company, merchant, company profile ID, so all of this information will be automatically taken by the system. Okay, and in this authorized transactions there will be two options like credit card, and the second option will be echeck.net. So basically what is the difference between that? By clicking on the credit card, the system will allow us to perform these transactions, the sales orders and invoicing process with all the credit card information of the customer. And when I will go with the echeck options, then the system will allow us to perform these transactions with the bank, all kind of bank details for the respected customer. So this is the basic difference between the credit card and the echeck. Okay, now by selecting over this, so while selecting this option credit card, you will be able to see this transaction type like authorize and capture. Now what is the basic difference between two of them? When I will select only the authorize, then the transaction will be only get validated or getting verified over there. And when I will select this authorize and capture, then the transaction will be also get validated and also get successful and effective, right? And when I will only authorize this particular transaction, then further on I will be also able to capture it manually also. Now you will be able to see that just I have selected this option, and you can see the direct payment without saving the card. So when I will just select this card, then already the customer's previous credit card information will be applied over here, and I will be able to select it from this one. And when I will select this option, that is direct payment without save card, so by clicking on this option, the system will again ask for the respect to enter the credit card information, and after that I will be able to charge the customer for the respected transaction. Okay, so I will just proceeding by selecting this credit card information. Now as you can see that I have selected this authorize option over here. Now in this authorize, there will be no any kind of editable thing here. The user will be only able to perform the full amount transaction. Okay, now I am selecting this authorize and capture option. Now when I will select this option, then if the user also want to make a partial payment, just for one example like 400 or like this, then I will the user will be only able to also able to make it the partial payment at the authorized.net site. Okay, now here I am just making a partial payment, and yes, let me charge the customer for it. All right, now you can see that over here this outstanding credit is showing. Okay, and one kind of transaction is generated. Okay, the acquirer reference is generated over here. Now I will just go at the authorized.net and just cross check it in the transaction search, unsettled transaction. I will go there and I will be able to just find this transaction ID, and I will be able to see all the details, and you can see that the settlement amount is $100. Okay, and the invoice, the whatever kind of sales order reference will be also get generated in this invoice label. You can see all of this information over here. Okay, now let me do it again by this with without saving the card information. Okay, so this is again the demo data. I am writing it down. All right, now I'm just selecting authorize and capture and making it with amount 150. Charge customer. Okay, so in the transactions at Odoo side, I will be also able to see this, and I will again just copy this acquirer reference over here, and let me search it at authorized.net side. Okay, and I will be able to see this transaction of $150 like the same. And all of this information is here in the payment information. I will be able to see my card details, from which card the transaction is performed, right? Now so here now you will be able to see that whatever kind of manual credit card information that I have written there, so the system has not saved it according to the rules and regulations, right? And the token will be also not saved by the system as well. So you will be able to see that only one credit card information that I have configured previously. So this information is only showing over here. All right, okay, now I will just do another transaction for the respected same sales order reference with authorize for the left amount 550.40. Okay, and let me charge the customer. Okay, so there will be 3 transactions, and the sales order is confirmed over here. Okay, now let me go to the transactions and see it is authorized, as you can see that. Okay, and by going at the authorized.net site, let me show you this transaction is authorized. Okay, but it needs the capture process is in the pending stage, right? So if as I said earlier, if you are manually authorize this transaction, then after that after some time, if you want to capture it manually also, then you can also do that. And here the capture transaction option is there and void transaction option is there. So basically by clicking on the capture transaction, this transaction will be get successfully done, and if you want to undo this transaction or cancel this transaction, then you have to click on the void transaction, and when you will just click on the void transaction, then the whole transaction will be get cancelled over here. Okay, so I'm just capturing this transaction. Okay, now it is done over here. Now let me just cross check it with authorize.net side. So you can see that it is in captured. Previously it was pending capture. Now it is the system is showing me status as captured. So basically when I will use the live account, right? So basically this settlement or as in this account also. So basically these transactions will generally take 1 day time to be get settled over here. You can see that it is pending settlement. All right. So it will generally take 1 day, 1 business day, right? So to successfully settle this transaction. Okay, now after this transaction will be get successfully settled out from authorize.net side. So now I'm just going to with this sales order, and if you can see that this we have this refund with auth.net option is also here. So by clicking on it, when this particular transaction will be successfully get settled from the authorize.net side, then I will be able to partially refund amount also, as well as full amount I can also refund. And if I want to cancel any kind of transaction line here, then I can also do that. Okay, so that is about the authorized refund flow. We can also execute here. That will be the the reverse process from the for the transactions from authorize.net side to Odoo side. Okay, and just same like this credit card information, if I want to do e-check, right? If I want to perform the transaction with e-check method, then I can also do that by entering the bank account details over here. So let me just show it to you. Here you can see that the bank account. Okay, so here just have to select the bank account, and just same like the credit card information. You can see if the bank account will be there for the if the bank account is associated with the respected user. Okay, then just same like the credit card information, the user will be also able to perform the transaction from the respected bank accounts. Okay, so that's about the flow, that how this authorize.net payment acquire is working, and how we can manage different kind of transactions and the refund process, and how we can also perform the transactions with the e-check method also from the authorize.net payment acquirer. All right, if you will do the same operations directly from the invoices, this customer invoices, then you can also do that. Now let me just show it to you that by going to these invoices, I am just selecting the same customer, and I am adding some products over here. Okay, so let me confirm it and register payment. So I will just select this, and you can also the same thing over here, payment via authorize.net. Okay, so when I will just select this, then automatically the journal will be get selected as per the configured in the authorize.net payment acquirer side. Okay, and just same like this as we have already seen from the sales order side, then the same transactions I can able to perform here with my Odoo directly at the authorize.net payment acquirer side. Okay, and with this electronic method, the saved payment token will be automatically get displayed whatever it will be saved for the respected customer. Okay, and you will directly able to perform these transactions by selecting this payment token also. And if I want to do it for the partial payment also, I can also perform it. If I want to make it for the full amount, I can also perform it. Okay, so and by clicking on the create payment, this particular payment transaction will be successfully get created. And just same like this, I will just by just clicking this payment token or sorry, not payment token, the payment acquirer reference, I will be able to directly go at the authorize.net side, and just by selecting this transaction, I will be able to see that okay, this is the invoice number, and all of my details will be shown over here. Alright, so that's all about this authorized.net payment acquire and how it is working. It is also working directly from the sales order side when the user wants to perform the sales order and confirm it, and then after they want to generate the transactions. And if the user also directly create it or directly want to generate it from the invoicing process also, they can also do that. Alright, so that's about the flow. Thank you